So Bluetooth headphones are something that we've covered for quite a long while here on the Gramophone channel, as popular, high-quality Bluetooth headphones are pretty much an everyday thing in audio and one of the best-selling products in the entire industry space, period. However, a new entrant comes out to do battle from none other than the likes of very famous headphone manufacturer Focal. Before I get into the details, don't forget to subscribe to the Gramophone channel. Click that bell icon so you won't miss out on anything, because we've got a lot more cool products on the way, especially as more and more new and cool stuff begins rolling in for the holiday season. Here's your question of the day. What feature do you most appreciate on wireless headphones? Focal is probably the most famous audio brand from France, but take France's flair for the aesthetically pleasing and just the downright beautiful and add it to the world of audio products and you can imagine what you'll get. But up until now, Focal hasn't really tried their hand at what you might call a higher end entry into the Bluetooth wireless segment. They wanted to take what they were really known for in their traditional wired headphones and put at least some of that DNA into a wireless product, something that would actually stand apart and separate itself for its quality in many different ways. Alright, let's talk about the feature set of the Bathys. At first glance, you can notice that, yeah, that looks like a Focal headphone. It's got the very cool multi-circular artwork looking piece on each ear cup, much like we see on the design of things like the Celeste or the Clear MG, very indicative of its wired brothers. But, look, this logo stays illuminated the entire time you're using the headphones. But here's the best part about this LED integration. It's actually clean, really clean, and it adds to the aesthetic of the headphone rather than detracts from it. No, we've got one subtle, elegant touch. And for those of you already wondering, yes, this is adjustable. You can outright turn it off, or you can dim it a little bit and run it at about half the output of this, or just crank it if you think it looks cool and you want everybody else to see it too. You might hear me mention the Celeste a lot today because it's the most direct comparison that I can make, because this is using the same 40mm aluminum-magnesium driver, just adapted to fit into a smaller ear cup and of course work on built-in electronics. Speaking of built-in electronics, these are almost a hybrid, if you will, because they can transform into a pretty competent wired headphone in two different ways. USB-C cable, most obvious for charging, right? Plug this in, go to your headphone and look at the power switch, and you'll notice it has a third position, something other than on and off. That third position is DAC. Yes, DAC. As in, activate the active circuitry in the headphone and drive the headphones over a digital file connection to whatever device you're using, but hardwired, lossless, high-resolution audio on an active headphone. And now you have the added benefit of charging it while you're using it as well. Not bad. Or, don't have USB-C as an option, but really need a wired listening solution for whatever it is you're doing? How about good old-fashioned 3.5mm? Boom. Done. Finally, these do feature an app. Focal is working on a new app for these headphones. I got a little bit of insider access to a preview build of. It does the obvious things like tell you your headphone's battery life, keep the firmware updated, etc., etc. But there's also a built-in 5-band EQ that is quite adjustable, more so than most are on most headphones. After dialing in the custom EQ, I really squeezed out some extra bass and some extra high, mid, low treble detail that I was looking for, and really became quite pleased with the end result. Biggest, most important question. Is it comfortable? Yes, it is actually a comfortable Bluetooth headphone for someone whose ears are too big at 31 years old already. Second most important thing, and otherwise most important thing, the sound. Compared to your average Bluetooth set of headphones, what would say versus what would be considered the better of the more traditionally priced stuff. Mids are a lot clearer. Highs are more detailed. Bass is not a grand deal more, but with an audiophile kind of tuning, we don't really go for an inflated bass the way some of the consumer grade products are. What I think I like most about this headphone is that even out of the box you can immediately hear, yeah, this is better than average. But if you actually take some time to mess around with that EQ a little bit and get something you like, it can really be something. With the EQ that I landed on, I did in fact boost bass by about 3 decibels and mid-treble just a little bit for a little bit of extra detail in human voices, and then I chopped off a little bit of the highest treble just to reduce any potential for fatigue, though I wasn't really getting any to begin with. And after that result, I thought I had something that, even when running in Bluetooth, was getting about as close as one could realistically think about getting to, say, a pair of Celestes. If you're looking for what I think might be the best all-around Bluetooth wireless experience that I've had yet,
then the Focal Bathys is the headphone that you need to try out,
because it's going to set a new standard for what Bluetooth can actually do. And I'm excited to see where Focal takes what they've got their hands on here and furthers it down the road too. And if you want to try that out for yourself, head on over to skybygramophone.com with the link down below.
for just under $800.
Secure checkout with fast and free shipping. And of course, please come visit us in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. We've always got a whole host of Focal products on display, especially in the world of headphones, and we'd love to be able to demo them for you so that you can decide what your ears need. And of course, don't forget about the lovely Kitchen Design Center over in Hunt Valley. They are ready to help you with your next home improvement project. All right, everybody, you know what's up. If you had fun today, felt like you learned something, hit that like button, and also don't forget that question of the day. As always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all your viewership. Be seeing you.